What's going on, guys? I have a few things to tell you, and I'll try to make it brief, because I seem to make extensively long videos over like one thing. Um, First, I guess I might as well just, kind of, so I'm going to college at Liberty University in Virginia, or Lynchburg, Virginia, specifically. So this is my dorm room. This is my bed. Obviously, my desk, all my crap. Have my my little fat protection area. Not really. Not like you could actually get away with it here. Um, Fridge and whatnot. So, just a kind of a general overview of the room I'm in. I put up a random video saying, "Oh, I sold my capture cards." It's just because I started looking into other alternatives. And at first, my Silly Goose actually posted a video, multiple videos showing off the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition quality test, and I was just like, "Wait, there's a PVR2, and then there's a Gaming Edition version of the two." So, it got me intrigued, thinking, what else is out there? And before that, he actually put up the Elgato game capture. So I was actually going for the HD PVR2, and I talked to him just before I was going to order. I just said, "Well, what do you recommend?" And he actually kind of got me to go more towards the Elgato. Both were HDMI solutions, whereas my PVR was component. So that resulted in a total of 10 AV cables going out the back, and it just kind of inflexible and loads of cables and whatnot. And although the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition was smaller, this thing is definitely the winner. I mean, look how small that is. So HDMI out, HDMI in, and it even give you break cable for AV if you need it. So component-wise, so there's still flexibility there. And it's capable of doing 1080p. I believe the PVR2 is as well, but the Elgato is capable of doing 1080p, I think, for the Xbox 360 only. So, and the other major feature that this thing has, it has time viewing or time shifting or whatever, so where I believe, if I understand it correctly, is that even if you're not capturing, it still monitors what you're doing, and I'm assuming... Alright, as I was saying, someone burst in the room randomly, looking for clothes. So as I was saying, it has the ability to time shift or time view or whatever, so I'm assuming it can monitor even if you're not recording. So say you're doing MW2, you're like, okay, and you forget to hit record. I'm assuming you set a certain amount of disk space on your hard drive, to where, let's say you set 10 gigs. So 10 gig worth of video can be monitored and be looked back at. And I'm assuming once it reaches the 10 gig mark, that 10th, the very last byte is overwritten. Kind of like, I don't know, any other type of space. So that's actually a really cool feature. Basically, yo dog, I heard you like capturing. So essentially that, kind of an Inception capturing stuff, or whatever. So, got my capture card. I got it within like 2 days. Like, it had an estimated date. It actually said estimated October 30th, and I got it today. Then I got a little surprise. I don't think I've mentioned it on the channel yet, but Machinima has a thing out there from the developer of Need for Speed. For anyone who's a network affiliate or partner, can opt in to get a free copy of Most Wanted, or Need for Speed Most Wanted, 5 to 6 days early, and I opted in. Well, when I was going to pick this up, I had no idea when this was coming. I had no idea when it was coming. I mean, and the guy there, he must have heard of Machinima. You don't really know sometimes. If people know anything about gaming, who worked there. But the guy was just like, "Hey, what'd you get from Machinima?" And I was just like, "Wait, it came today?" Well, it did. So I got my copy of Need for Speed. Legally, I'm not allowed to release content until tomorrow, which would be, I'm assuming, it just says October 26th. It doesn't specify what the time zone is. So I'm assuming it's for every person's midnight, whenever it reaches that point. So tonight, or you want to say tomorrow, so like in 11 hours from now, and right now it's like 2 o'clock, or I should say 10 hours. So Eastern Standard Time, midnight, I'll be putting up content of Need for Speed, and probably literally like at midnight, because I'll probably go ahead and play some and then record it, and then as soon as it hits, I'm gonna pop it up, and I'm allowed to upload an hour's worth until the release date. Then we can do whatever we want, but I'll put up content, figuring I have a free game, and I really loved Need for Speed as a kid. I kind of dropped out when I went to RuneScape for like 3 years of my life. I kind of like hibernated, and played RuneScape. And then I got into first-person shooters, so I figure I'd go back to, trying out racing games and see how they did, see how good it is. I really know nothing about it, so this will be like a fresh take on the game. I'll probably upload some raw gameplays, like probably the first video or two will just be like gameplay only. And then I might do a little bit of like review. They did say I'm allowed to express and actually encourage that I give my opinion and whatnot, but I'm not allowed to give like an official rating of it, like 4 to 5. I'm assuming that's for like magazines and whatnot, like if they give it up to like Game Informer. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have. But at least now you guys know that I'll have my capture card back up. Hopefully this thing isn't defective. I haven't tried it out yet, but it seems like it should just do fine. But all my videos from here on out will be in 1080p. So it's not just like I rendered it in 1080p. It will actually be in 1080p. So that's awesome. So anyway, guys, peace out.